The Curse of the Pharaohs is one of the most captivating and chilling legends in the world of archaeology. The story, which has haunted the public imagination for nearly a century, is tied to the belief that disturbing the tombs of ancient Egyptian rulers, particularly the pharaohs, would bring about a deadly curse on anyone who dared to enter. While it sounds like the plot of an ancient horror story, the tale of the curse gained widespread attention in the 1920s after the discovery of the tomb of King Tutankhamun, also known as King Tut. In 1922, the British archaeologist Howard Carter made one of the greatest archaeological finds of all time, the nearly intact tomb of Tutankhamun, hidden in the Valley of the Kings. It was a momentous discovery, as the tomb had been untouched for over 3,000 years. But what followed the discovery was even more mysterious and terrifying. The first death tied to the curse was that of Lord Carnarvon, the British aristocrat who funded Carter's expedition. Just months after the tomb was opened, Lord Carnarvon died unexpectedly from an infected mosquito bite that led to blood poisoning. The timing was too uncanny for many, and it seemed to confirm the rumors that had been circulating even before the tomb's discovery, that a deadly curse lay dormant, waiting for the unwitting to disturb the final resting places of the ancient kings. The legend quickly took hold of the public's imagination. Newspaper headlines fueled the fear, with phrases like, "The Curse of the Pharaohs" becoming a staple of sensationalist stories. Over the following years, a string of strange and untimely deaths seemed to give weight to the curse. One of Carter's associates, the archaeologist George Gould, also died suddenly, as did several other members of the team, including those who had helped with the excavation. Even those who had only visited the tomb or been associated with it seemed to fall victim to the curse. A few years later, even more eerie coincidences were linked to the discovery, including the death of a man who had been present at the opening of the tomb but had left early. He died in a car accident shortly thereafter. But perhaps the most mysterious and chilling event of all was the story of Richard Bethel, an Egyptologist who had worked closely with Carter. In the 1930s, Bethel was found dead in his London apartment under strange circumstances that were never fully explained. He was the son of one of the early team members and had visited the tomb numerous times, leading many to speculate that his death, too, was part of the curse. The most prominent and sensational aspect of the curse, though, was the sheer number of deaths connected to the tomb's discovery. As more and more people died or suffered strange misfortunes, the legend grew. People claimed that anyone involved with King Tut's tomb would be struck down by the ancient powers that had been angered by their intrusion. However, skeptics and historians argue that the curse of the pharaohs was less of a mystical phenomenon and more of a product of coincidence, superstition, and media sensationalism. Many of the deaths attributed to the curse were either due to natural causes, like illness or old age, or could be explained by poor living conditions and the spread of disease. Lord Carnarvon, for example, was already in frail health when he died, and the number of fatalities linked to the tomb was not as high as the myth suggests. Yet, despite these logical explanations, the story of the curse continues to captivate the imagination of people worldwide. Is it possible that ancient Egypt's rulers had the power to exact revenge on those who dared disturb their eternal rest? Or was the curse simply a sequence of tragic, unexplained events wrapped in a thick veil of mystery and superstition? The Curse of the Pharaohs remains one of the most enduring myths in history. And the allure of ancient Egypt, with its hidden tombs, gold-filled treasures, and cryptic hieroglyphs, ensures that people will continue to be drawn to the mysteries of its past, forever haunted by the possibility that the curse might still linger today.